Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Old God and Sandman, blowing through your speakers today on this Monday. Everybody listening on YouTube, I need y'all to do me two favors. Hit that like button and make sure that you share this video. Sandman, DMX was released from prison over the weekend, early, I think Friday. And, he dropped a little video clip, and I want to get your thoughts on this. It's leading people to speculate a lot of different things about DMX. So I'll play this clip, and I'll get your thoughts on this.
Well, fuck that.
No weapon
Run that
formed
shit
against
down,
me
bro.
shall prosper. So it don't matter what they try. It don't matter what they think. It don't matter what they attempt. It won't prosper.
Hey, let me say this.
Dog.
My nigga from 100.
God had his hand on me since before the womb. I didn't know what that meant until I read the Bible. I didn't know what that meant until I read the Bible. He had his hand on me since before the womb. You think I started in the womb? He had his hand on me since before the womb. Like, oh, this nigga is gonna do this. He's gonna make this happen. You're gonna touch this person. You're gonna touch these people. You're gonna... Yo, I am God's child. I am God's child. I am God's child. It hurts sometimes.
Always a
It
blessing.
hurts sometimes.
All right, so that's DMX, leaving, somewhere. I don't know exactly where he was leaving, there, but caught in the facility there, in the hallway. Some brothers running into him, you heard it, you seen the clip there. Yeah. What do you think of that? Do you think anything of that, or
This is what I think of it. Listening to it, you can always listen to DMX. You can always listen to what he has to say. He has one of those voices and has one of those personalities where it stops you. It's real powerful. This is something that he's always done. Mm-hmm. What just kills me is how it's going to be spun in today's age in social media, where everyone just has the gasoline tank in their hands when they go ahead and just throw fire over a situation. Now, DMX just got out of prison. This man doesn't really necessarily need to be on camera, but everybody got a phone and everybody wants to capture a moment. Mm-hmm. I wish it was a day and age where we can just listen to the words and hear the power in its content, as opposed to looking at the image and causing and looking and just putting a picture, as opposed to just digesting what is really going on. Right. Because people can really get a message out of what DMX is saying. And it's, like I said, something he's been saying forever. You and I've heard him say that a million times, different kind of ways. But if you watch this as a 14-year-old, 13-year-old kid, ignorant as hell, you might think something crazy.
You might think he was on drugs or something, or
he just got out. So who knows?
Or drunk, and was saying, whatever, But interesting, definitely, because there's been a lot of different headlines that I've seen that spun that a lot of different ways so far.
I'm sure.
I even see people saying that's not the same DMX. That's what I wanted to ask you about the whole cloning thing. It's videos up saying, not necessarily because that video maybe, but just I don't know why people, feel like people are cloned. Do you think that even though YouTube was banning conspiracy videos,
camera cut,
do you think that DMX is a clone?
Come on, man. Listen, let's be. How much do you think a clone would cost? Just roundabout a couple million,
probably like 10 or more, maybe.
$10 or more million.
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna clone a super soldier out there to go make sure we go get money or oil. Let's just be real cynical.
Damn.
We're gonna clone rappers.
Yeah.
Rappers who have really done what? I mean, they've made an impact on a lot of people's lives out here. But when you look at it from who's looking at it for real, who's making a clone,
right?
The fuck are they doing? Y'all, you clone Gucci Mane. You turn Gucci Mane from being a stone cold killer hustler to a better man.
A drug addict.
A drug addict.
Yeah.
You turn Dave Chappelle from doing the Chappelle show and all that to sit here kicking game and really no different, just a little more weight. You clone that. So now you're saying we clone DMX. And you turn him into an old man.
A preacher now.
A preacher. He been a preacher.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That ain't no goddamn clone, man. Come on with this clone.
He does look a little older. I guess he's been in jail. So that's the jail look when you come out. It's pale look. And
when DMX came out in 96, bro, that's 20-something fucking years ago. That man's had a life.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see Diddy up there with his beard, he getting gray too. The people that we used to look at, they're getting old, man.
Yeah, old men. Yeah.
They're getting old men.
Yeah.
It's time for the clone. Y'all people with this clone, y'all gotta sell me more. Give me some more evidence than a black man walking into jail, walking out better or walking out older like he's supposed to, and he's cloned.
Yeah.
If he came out here and started a cult and something wild, or shot up a mall. Not to say that they will.
Right.
I'm not saying that.
Damn, that's a yellow right there.
But saying something wild, you know what I mean? Then it's like,
You know, it's gonna be yellow as soon as we put it on.
No, we're gonna blink that part.
Nah, it's cool.
We're gonna blink that part.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. But you tuned into the Uncensored Truth podcast with your brother, Oh God, and Sandman sitting over there from Viral Hip Hop News. Everybody listening, go into the description box and make sure y'all follow the official Uncensored Truth podcast channel. Or if you're just listening to this on any other network, just type it in YouTube or any other where you listen to music or podcast. Type Uncensored Truth podcast in to find us. Definitely, man. Yes,
indeed, man. So I was looking through IG, seeing my man, the legendary LL Cool J, drop something on his IG. Let me pull that up real quick for the people.
Yes, sir.
He said, name an artist that came on the scene within the last 10 years that represents classic hip hop. Go. Now, the second I saw it, he dropped it probably 30 minutes to me seeing it. Overwhelmingly, Kendrick and Cole. I mean, I went down as far as I could stomach, 'cause that's not my thing. And it was all Kendrick and Cole. I see nothing but
artist that dropped, the artist that came out.
He said, name an artist that came on the scene within the last 10 years that represents the classic hip hop.
Definitely Kendrick and Cole. Who else?
There's a lot of young boys that, I mean, we're saying within the last 10 years, so I want to go probably within 10 years. You know who disappoints me?
Who?
Drake. Because he came out about that 10-year time.
Yeah.
And he was really starting to deliver, even though he had the mixture. His hip hop was there. It was there. It was at the point where, okay, where are you going to go next? I'd say he was there with J. Cole. He was better than J. Cole when he became the rapper back then. Kendrick, he was sitting there. They were all doing records together. And it was like, all right, what's next? And then you seen Kendrick's ascension. Then you seen Cole's ascension. And then you seen Drake's. And it kind of was like, all right, they went this direction when it came to real hip hop. He went to the club. And that's no diss to him. That ain't no diss to him.
No, I get it.
Because he's making bangers. He's #1 hits all day long.
So then is it really real hip hop? I guess you're saying. You're making a differentiation between, I get it. I ain't said we get it, but just to break it down for the people, Drake kind of went to more of the feel good party type music, club music, and they went to more of the real boom bap hip hop to make your soul feel it. Is that what you're saying?
That's 100% what I'm saying.
I got you.
And I'm gonna reference one of the legends and what he said. And that's Nas. I was watching the show yesterday on Netflix. I forgot what it was called, but he's driving through Louisiana, and that question was asked to him. Do you want club hits? He said, I never wanted to be a club rapper. I never wanted to be a club maker. Now they make hit after hit after hit, but when I don't make that music for the club, I make that music for real hip hop, for you to think, for you to do that. When I go to the club, I don't want to hear me. I want to hear the party. I just want to enjoy myself. I don't want to listen to real lyrics. I don't want to. He said, I don't know how Drake does it. And when I heard that, I said, damn, I don't know how Drake does it. But Drake considers himself one of the top rappers in the game. He's one of the top artists. He's one of the top sellers. But classic hip hop?
I think a lot of people would disagree with you on that. And I think a lot of people will put, him right up there with Kendrick and J. Cole, as far as even the real hip hop essence of hip hop category too, being able to capture that throughout his albums with different songs and features. Definitely,
he could have. And I mean, and then you can agree to disagree. I have no problem with that. Please disagree with me. We enjoy it. But when you look at the first album and even the second album, and you go, what's next? And you look at the two people that they're sitting there overwhelmingly saying, Kendrick and Cole, which is perfect because they sit right into that pocket in that lane with Drake. They're probably in the same draft class I could put it in. He went to the club. He went for the ladies. And you see To Pimp a Butterfly and what was it? Forest Hill Drive. And you're like, whoa, these brothers are they're taking it to another level. J. Cole and Kendrick, and Drake is kind of getting to that pop star status, still winning, still killing it.
Right.
But now it's like, maybe this is why you don't hear his name in the conversation, because you only hear Kendrick and Cole, and they deserve it. But then when I think you maybe be able to put Meek Mill in that conversation soon, but he was a lot more on he had club bangers, and he also was in the drug culture a little bit when it came to his music. He's evolving now. Beautifully evolving now.
Facts.
Can't wait to see where he's going in the next 10 years, because I believe he'll be around.
So it's only 2? What about Wale? He was one that kind of was, going away. Even though he hasn't had the commercial success, as your J. Cole or Kendrick, he's been a solid rapper through the last 10 years. Would you put him up there, or do you just kind of throw him? What do you think about the
lyrically? I don't throw him under it, because he can go lyrically for anybody. But doesn't it matter? Don't to be the ultimate package of what LL is talking about. when you think of where he was talking about with the Biggies and the Pacs and the Rakims and the KRS-Ones and the Big Daddy Kanes, they had both.
You gotta have both.
They had both.
Yeah.
So Wale maybe have had the lyrics, but he fell short when it came to the people because he necessarily couldn't relate or whatever the case may have been. Now you see two people in Kendrick and Cole who aren't out there really high on social media, don't really put themselves out there. They're not getting much buzz. They're not getting any clicks on any kind of social media for any drama. They just winning with real bars.
That's facts.
So why did Wale fall off?